I realized when I was making these, they felt so thick and chunky, and I didn't realize it, but when you make the coin purses, you only use one strand at a time. This one I use two. Now the new one I just did is done with one strand, and you can see it's a lot lighter weight and thinner. And I found out my washer just doesn't have the oomph to felt it. I think part of the problem is the washer doesn't get hot enough, and possibly the agitation isn't strong enough. So after one cycle, this is what it went down to from that. As you can see, it hardly did anything. And you can still see the lines here, and you can still see the garter stitch there. So what I did was got my tub, I guess I can't shrink it down anymore, filled it full of hot water and soap, and started taking this and just going like this and just scrubbing and agitating and rubbing it and soaking it and just doing this and doing for maybe 5 minutes. And after I did that, it came out right. Looky there. Let me put it on. You can see the difference between unfelted and felted. Now it's thick enough, but yet not super thick. And the flap comes down correctly. As you can see on this one, the flap doesn't come correctly, and you can still see the garter stitch. So that's what all I did was I put some warm, as hot of water as I could stand on my hand with some soap in a small bowl. And this is the one I used. And I just rubbed and scrubbed, and just like this. I did put a picture of the two videos that show how to do it in one of these tubs. I think it's called Felting Wool. I wish I could remember the name, but I can't. But if you go back to my old video or my original video, you can see it. But I just want to let you know, if you got a copy of that pattern, please make a note on it that when you do the coin purses, you only use one strand. Now when you're making the handbags, which I started one here, you definitely use two strands, because as you can see, it's very large. I started this one. I will go ahead and finish it. It's just knitting around and around like normal. You're just changing your colors as you go. There's nothing elaborate or fancy. At this point, it's stockinette, and then you do one roll of garter. That's what causes the bottom to go flat. So you can have a flat bottom. And then you just keep going up the sides. This is the one that I'm doing right here. I don't have any pony beads, so I won't have any pony beads on it. These are all exactly alike. There's nothing different about them other than the color combination. But as you can see, it just rounds and rounds and rounds, and you would drop black and pick up yellow, and then work rows 9 through 12 with yellow and drop the yellow and pick up black, and then do 13 through 14 and with black and drop it, and then pick up yellow, and just keep going around and around. The last page shows you how to finish it with the bottom. It's real straightforward and simple. When I get to the bottom of this purse, I will show how I do it. And it's the same thing. You just felt it like you would felt anything else. Unfortunately, I'll probably do one cycle in the washer, and then I will take out my handy dandy trusty bowl, put some hot water and soap in it, and I will finish it that way. But I just wanted to let you know my mistake. It's not two strands, it's one strand. Have a wonderful day.